gentle reminder that you were peace before you learned the human language. You were peace, you were love, you were total acceptance, compassion, before you learned the human language and started to identify with thoughts that you were programmed and conditioned to think about yourself. I am ugly, I am weak, I am pitiful, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm not capable, I'm not worthy. All of those sentences that we learned after we learned the human language. And some of us learned to speak to ourselves negatively more than others if we grew up in environments where the people around us and the society and the family, they commonly were insecure and negative. Then of course we learned that when we were children too. But that's what you learned. It's not who and what you are. And I know I said this was a gentle reminder, so I'm gonna relax a bit. Just remind you that you are already peace, you are already love, you are whole, and you are worthy. And I'm not telling you anything new. You actually are not in the phase of your life anymore where you have forgotten all of this. You are actually, if you're still watching this video, if you are still watching this video, you are actually in the phase of your life, in the chapter of your life. It's actually not even just a new chapter. It's a whole new book of your life where you are going to suffer immensely the more that you continue to give attention to the negative thoughts and to continue to partake in the behaviors that you were programmed and conditioned with in the first part of your life. Why are you going to suffer immensely? Because you've already woken up to the truth of those negative thoughts that lead to those behaviors we regret not being true. You've already woken up. So every time that you do and say things that reflect what you were programmed to do and say, it's going to feel icky and foreign. Remember, there was a time when you wouldn't have thought twice about it. Somebody would have, I don't know, cut you off in traffic, or something would have happened that triggered you, but you wouldn't even have noticed that it was a trigger. You just immediately would have flipped out. There would be no guilt, shame. You wouldn't feel icky about it. You wouldn't care. Remember, there was a time when you didn't think about none of this stuff. It's not even that you didn't care. You just didn't even, you were completely identified as the thoughts that came up. If anger was here, you were fully identified as anger. There was zero space between anger and what's happening and you observing it. That's not the case now anymore, is it? Because you've woken up. Now you're aware. Just don't fall in the trap of feeling tons of guilt and shame because you are aware. It's not, wow, there's anger here, there's rage here, I'm triggered. Oh, I should feel like crap because I'm triggered. No. Notice that you are aware of the anger and the rage and the negative thoughts. The power and the magic and the miracle is in the awareness. Rest is that awareness. Notice, watch. Every time that you continue to practice staying aware, you are being yourself more and more. And those emotions and thoughts are not hijacking your body anymore. Less and less do they take over. Okay. So anyways, back to the point. This was supposed to be a gentle reminder. You learned language, but you were peace, love, full, whole before you learned language. And you are still that. Not the thoughts you learned. Stay aware. You are love. So if you are a parent of what they call a strong-willed child, if you feel like the only way for your child to listen to you is if you scream or spank, or rather if you were taught that the only way for a child to listen to you is for you to scream or spank, and if you have had a habit of screaming or spanking 1 to 5 times per week, and if you have been attempting to break that cycle for a very, very long time and to parent from your peace but are not experiencing any real consistent results with that, I got you. You don't need me. But if you want me to be on your journey for a little bit to support you as you continue to integrate the remembrance of who you are into parenthood and life, and as you continue to wake up to the power that is peace, more power in peace than force or fear ever could be. If you're ready to continue that transformation, direct message me the word peace, and I will send you my free guide. It's called Guided by Grace, Transforming Parenthood Through Inner Peace. And I'll send you some other freebies as well. Direct message me the word peace.